So I recently attended my fourth Supernatural convention, which is not a sentence I ever thought I would be uttering, but here we are. And guess what? I had a great time. Yeah, girls' trip from LA to Vegas with my three bestest friends in the world, but instead of us getting wasted on the Las Vegas Strip, we were getting up to shenanigans at the Supernatural convention. I mean, winning at life, I think. If you followed me last year, then you know that one of our best friends just finished the show for the first time. So this was her very first convention and her first exposure to not only the Supernatural fandom, but the Supernatural convention family. And she had a great time. It was wonderful. It was such a full circle moment with the four of us being insane together. And like we were all there and it was just magical. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about everything we did, all the things we got up to, I'm going to do a little merch haul from what I bought at the vendor room. I'm going to talk about the questions that I asked at some of the panels. I'm going to talk about my Jensen Misha photo op experience. I'm going to put it all in this video, so you don't need to look anywhere else. It's just going to be here. Okay. So if you like this kind of content, stick around. We're going to talk about it. We're just going to chat, you and me. We're going to chat because that was a crazy weekend. And I'm just now processing it because I definitely did get the flu on my way back and was in bed for like a week and a half. Worth it though. So Thursday was our travel day. Drove to Las Vegas, checked into the hotel, went to the Meow Wolf exhibit, which was super fun, cool, and trippy. If you like art and surrealism and kind of odd stuff, highly recommend it. And Friday was when the convention started. So on Friday, we started off the day strong with a baby photo op. The four of us posted up, took some hot photos with the car. Yes, I did get emotional. Yes, it's like the fourth time I've seen the car. It is emotional every single time. And my friend was seeing baby for the first time. It was so cool. And she got to sit inside baby and like see the interior of the car, which was super fun. And then they gave us this poster, which hell yeah. I've so Charlie the Impala was at Burbank Con in March of 2024, but we didn't get a poster that time. So this is pretty cool. Um that was the first and last time we were outside for the entirety of the weekend. We did not see the outdoors again until Monday. Yeah. So the panels we went to that day were the Ruth Connell panel and the Kim Rhodes and Brianna Buckmaster panel. Super great, super fun. We love the ladies. And when we weren't at the panels, we were in that vendor room shopping. I will at the end of this video show you what I bought, but I do have to show you this right now. Look at how cute. Look at how cute this is. It's a knitted bee. I love him. Say hi. His name is Kaz, Kaz, because it's similar to Cas, but it's not quite. And it's like the license plate on the car. Isn't that cute? Anyways, so lost my mind a little bit there, but that happens every time. And I try to get my shopping done on Friday so that I can focus on the rest of the convention when things get really busy during Saturday and Sunday. I highly recommend you do this as well if you ever go to a con. So super fun, kind of easing our friend into it, introducing her to people. We saw some friends that we've made along the way over the last few conventions. Super great. And then we bought tickets to the War of the Worlds staged reading, which is so random, but it was so much fun. They had these random cast members doing this staged reading of War of the Worlds. I will put a picture here. And it was quite funny and quite moving. I highly recommend if they ever do this again that you go if you can. It's a fantastic add-on experience to do on Friday night. Love it, love it, love it. I hope Creation continues doing staged readings. I think that's cool. And then of course karaoke. We did not go up on stage to sing karaoke, but we did drop in and we're one of the few groups of people that recognized this song from Rent. So the four of us were scream singing it from the audience, and DJ did walk over to us and just like put the mic in our faces because we were the only people that knew what was going on. Musical theater kids, I don't say it is what it is. Saturday is always a big day at a Supernatural convention. It starts off strong with a Misha Collins solo panel for me. I usually don't go to anything before that because I'm exhausted. And this was no exception. Great panel, had a great time. We also went to like the Women of Supernatural panel, the Ruth and Felicia panel, Al Cal. We kind of sprinkled it in throughout the day as we were coming and going from the ballroom. Which, by the way, Vegas, I don't know if I was just like wasn't paying attention at previous cons, but they had like all these crazy lights and like stencil outlines on the wall. It was like really, the room was massive too. Really cool, very Vegas like. Um, my favorite, one of my favorite parts of the day was the countdown panel. So they had a very special exclusive panel with Elliot and Jessica from Countdown. because, look, if you're a friend of Jensen's, you're a part of the Supernatural family, you're invited. And they were such a delight. They clearly loved being there. Their panel was so much fun. And Jensen Ackles crashed it. He did, yeah. And I asked a question. I was the last question of the countdown panel. I will maybe post that at some point. This video is going to be too long otherwise, but they were absolute joy. I love them so much. I wish them all the best, and I'm so glad they got to join a Supernatural convention and meet the crew. Um, Super fun. Also had a great time in the vendor room talking with the different members of Loud and Swain. I've met them a few times, so we have some familiarity there. I bought some vinyl from them, got it signed. I'll show that at the end. Really good time. Um, and then we went to Misha's solo show. It sounded like a good idea at the time, which I've done a few of these so far. And I love seeing how he evolves it and how it changes over time. And like it's a much different show now than it was when it started in Burbank. I saw the very first show of his. And I'm hearing word on the street that he might be stopping them soon. I don't know if that's true or not, but if you're going to an upcoming convention and he's doing his solo show, you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It is so much fun. It is traumedy at its best. We then went to the Saturday Night Special concert, which, as a lover of Loud and Swain, had a great time. And it's beautiful always. And I just love that concert. Like, that is a huge highlight of the convention for me. This time, though, some lovely people handed out literal kazoos and light up, like, the light up things and bracelets for everybody. So everyone had like these little lights that we got to like wave during the show and kazoos for the final song. And it was just really great. Like, whoever did that, I think you're awesome. So that was Saturday. So Sunday was Jen Misha Day. I did a Jensen Misha op with my bestie Patricia, and I won't lie to you. I'm gonna keep it so real with you. I had a really bad photo op experience, which is nothing. It has absolutely nothing to do with Jensen and Misha. They were so nice and so gentle and loving and kind. I'd never have an issue with them. The way in which the photo op experience went down fucked me up really bad, and I was convinced that I'd ruined the photo, and it was an extremely stressful experience. If you all want me to go in detail as to what happened and how to avoid going through what I went through at a future con, I will make a separate video on it. Just let me know if you request that, and then I will make it. I'm not going to include it in this video. Thankfully, the photo turned out great. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I'm glad we got to do that. Jensen had to leave early that day, so they pushed the Jensen Misha panel to like the middle of the day, which was kind of random. Usually it's the last panel on the last day. But it was a great time, and guess who got picked for a question? Me. I was so happy, and to be honest, I had spent the previous hour literally in the vendor room sobbing because I was so upset from the photo op experience. And then I found out that I was picked for the panel, and I actually got to ask a question, which was fantastic. Super fun. And this was the question that I asked. You can pause to read that. And they had an absolutely hilarious and also fantastically thoughtful response. I will probably post that full video separately because it's like 6, 7, 8 minutes long. But it was a wonderful experience, and I feel very, very fortunate because I don't know if or when I'm going to attend another one of these. So it was kind of nice that I got to do this when I got to do it. On Sunday, I also attended the Loud and Swain Acoustic Jam, which you can't take pictures in, so I don't have any photos or videos from that, but it was so amazing. They were so good. They took song requests, they did riffs, they did mashups of their music. It was beautiful. I love it. I highly recommend it. If you love Loud and Swain, you should do their acoustic jam. It's just so cool. It's so special and it's so intimate. There's only you and like 10 other people or something. Like, highly recommend. Wow, this video is almost at 10 minutes. There was also a Robin Rich panel, fantastic. The Mark Shepard panel ended the day, and it was so funny. He's great. Here's the other merch I got. Here we go, rapid fire. Castiel Pop, Angel Blade, Destiel Pin. Wait, hold on. Signed Loud and Swain. Signed Loud and Swain. There we go. 10 seconds to spare. Oh my gosh. I can't even fit it in one video. That's how much fun it was. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I will respond with a separate video.